Gisella, this is Taylor. I'm the teaching assistant for your class, and I'll be going over your photographs today. I'll apologize now if you hear some birds in the background or some noise in the background. I have two parrots in the other room, and sometimes they get chatty. But to start off, I see that you photographed plants. It looks like some in your backyard or in a neighborhood or kind of like close to home, maybe. Just kind of scroll through real quick and take a look. Yeah. Well, I think we're going to send like an email for everyone to kind of get these like oriented the right way when they go in, just to make it a little bit easier to read for everyone. Okay. But to start at the top, yeah, they're interesting compositions. Some of this one technically wise, it looks like it maybe needs a little bit of contrast. It's a little bit darker. Some darker areas could be like a little bit blacker. It looks just like a little bit washed out. The plants aren't quite as vibrant as maybe they could be, but the composition is it's not quite as interesting as some of the other ones. It's a kind of like here's the plant. I'm not exactly sure what to look at. I think this is what I should be looking at, but I'm not quite sure. So if you're want to kind of push where your subject is or what you want us to look at, your audience to look at, consider either getting really close or using different depth of field or other ways to kind of make us look there and think about that object or that thing. I enjoy this though. I enjoy this kind of composition. It's the breaking up of the thirds. This going this straight horizontal line, and then the vertical and the back are really nice. The exposure is nice. It reads a little bit cleaner than like this does. Like this is a little bit more washed out in comparison to this. Um, it may be a little bit yellow overall, but it's hard to say. I think it's okay. When you look at this wood, looks pretty good. It looks natural and like the correct lighting. I like this though, like in compared to like that first photograph, this you did get closer. So like I feel like we have a little bit more to look at, or a little bit more aimed, know where to look and where to focus our attention to. Um, but I would try to make sure that like these areas are sharp or exactly what you want us to look at is sharp. Like this looks interesting here, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. Um, but yeah, I like that you're getting closer in there and you're pushing the perspectives more. This I really enjoy. This is like really awesome to me. It's really beautiful. It's like love how these bend and the colors are gorgeous. Yeah, this the lighting is really nice and soft. It has this abstract quality feel to it, that really pushes your imagination to another direction. I really enjoy this one. This is kind of nice, just like the wall of leaves. It's a different feel too. I worry about just making everything sharp though. I'm not sure your camera, if what you're using, it seems like everything's just a little bit fuzzy. So on the technical side, take a look at those, what's going on, see if you can figure that out. This is nice too. I like it. I would maybe like to see like kind of maybe almost inside of here, so you have this perspective of these like leaves as like little slits, or kind of push your vantage point a bit of being within the plant maybe a bit more. And it feels almost more like an intimate setting. It feels like your backyard. I'm not sure if it is, but it feels like more closer to home. A little bit less about plants, and that's okay. It's like kind of plants within the home and how they could interact within the home. So it has like a different meaning to the photograph in a way, or operates differently. And these are interesting too. Again, feels like you're in someone's setting, someone's home. I would like to see maybe the fruit more, and not this kind of like the general plant. Maybe this is like a lemon tree. It looks like maybe, really push those as what it is, or really close up of just the lemons or just the fruits themselves. And this is the same kind of thing with this. It's kind of here are the plants. I want to know exactly what to look at. And we kind of push directed a little bit more, I guess. This I really do like. This is kind of what I was talking about. The other one getting like in there a little bit closer. So I like what you did with this one. I like how this gets out of focus here so nice, and this I don't know, it has a different feel. It feels like you're really in the plant. Yeah. Overall, good job. Just a couple technical things here and there with focus and maybe color. This I think is the strongest photo though. I think it's really beautiful. Yeah, it works really, really well. I strive for like that quality of sharpness and that quality of light, and this crispness is so the crispness of the photograph is really great. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I look forward to seeing what you do next time.